Road Productions here today. So, last time that we spoke, we went over some different food plots and different things like that. I have the same tract of land here, the home farm from Trail Creek Road Productions up on the screen right here. We went over how we have some alfalfa, what our plans are to possibly do some different things and get different crops in here. So, what I think I want to go over today is one of the other big projects that we've had going on. And I'll zoom in on this area over here. As you can see, this little section that's on the screen here is, this was clear cut. And this right over here is about the line, the property line. This tree technically is the property line as to where our neighbor's property starts. So, in saying that, here, it's got to be 8, 9, 10 years ago now, we went through our CRP program, different things of that nature, to get a portion of our property logged off and clear cut. And that's this section right here. So, when that was clear cut for the first, 3, 4, 5 years, it was pretty clear in there. Excuse me. And when it's clear cut like that, it gives an opportunity for other trees and different species, different things to grow in that area where it was clear cut. All the big main species were like birch and maple, and there's other, softwood trees, some oaks and different things like that too. But that was all clear cut, and this specific image has to be from probably 4 or 5 years ago now, because in the last couple of years, this had really grown up really bad with an invasive species of plant called buckthorn. Buckthorn, really what it does and why it's so invasive and so bad for, woods like in Wisconsin here, is it really grows up thick and tight-knit, and it's a real thick woody plant. And what it grows up like that, it really chokes out all the sunlight. So any seed that would have germinated, anything that would have been in, that would have planted after that clear cut, unfortunately, it's not going to grow. And when it's not going to grow, you're not going to get your oaks, you're not going to get your maples and your birch trees back in like you would want, your native species of tree, which is not a good thing. And it also, like I said, it really chokes out that bottom layer, and there's not sun getting down to anything that you need to. So, in saying that, over the last 2 years now, 2.5 years, my dad has been going through and cutting out all that buckthorn. As a part of that process, though, it's extremely time consuming. He's using a hand circular blade to go through and cut all that down. And once it's cut, he's dabbing each stem of that buckthorn with a plant killer, what have you not, to try to get rid of it. Do you miss one here or there? Yeah, definitely. But I tell you, and it wasn't just this portion here that was affected. It was even into the portions of the woods that we really like to concentrate on and hunt, on our property as well. This stand here, you'll notice in the first podcast that we did, I put a quick little video of a nice 8 or 9 point buck that I saw in this food plot, and it ran across. And once it gets over into this area, you can't see. Yeah, it gets over into here, and you cannot see that deer go any farther. It's only 25 or 30 yards away when it's over in this area, and I'm over back in the corner in my stand. But you can't see that deer. That's because that buckthorn got so thick. That's just the unfortunate nature of buckthorn and why it's not a good plant to have on your property. So over the last couple of years now, Dad's been cutting that out, and luckily there's a grant that goes through the Wisconsin DNR where he's able to, get help and get funding to get that removed. So that's what Dad's been doing here over the last couple of years, getting that cut out. What I'll do is I actually have some drone footage of this part of the property here from maybe last winter or the winter before, where I went through and did a little video called Project Buckthorn. So what we'll do is we'll show some of that video now, and what we'll do then over the next couple weeks here, hopefully we'll get back out of the property, fly the drone a little more, and see how much is cleared out, because we still have a little bit up over in here that we have to do. I mean, I'll just be honest. Dad's been doing 99% of the work. Mom's been helping with some of the dabbing of the, the chemical in the plants and whatnot. But hopefully, it's going to make it much, much more huntable here over the next couple of years. We have a stand that's right up in this area right over here, and prior to cutting out that buckthorn that would have been in this section here, we were not able to effectively hunt that stand at all, just for the sole reason that unless the deer was within 20 yards of you, you were not going to see it. So that's the topic of discussion days, is invasive plants and how it can affect your hunting. That's the first part, Project Buckthorn. So hopefully what we'll do here is we'll get a little more information on buckthorn, what it is, how it affects different plants, things like that. And then I can go into a little bit more detail with, the removal process, and then also the progress that we've made with the buckthorn removal with Project Buckthorn. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day to watch and listen about buckthorn removal and projects that we have going on at the farm. And once again, thank you for watching Trout Creek Road Productions. Click on the subscribe button, click on the like button. It really would help us out. We don't have that many subscribers right now, but we're trying to get more content out there to increase that. So thank you again. Have a great day.